Welcome back to my backyard snack yard. Today we're out here having a look at my little potted cranberry plant. It is full of beautiful, dainty, cute, sweet flowers. I'm so excited. I planted this into a big pot of ericaceous compost 2 months ago now, back in March, and it's just doing so incredibly well. I wasn't expecting any flowers or fruit for the first 3 years, so it's a real bonus to get some already. They're so sweet and cute. I find that they're really easy to grow as well in the limited amount of time I've grown them. They just have that specific soil requirement that they need ericaceous or acid soil, which is why I'm growing them into a pot here. And they also really love full sun, so I place them in the same position that I have my other acid lovers on my blueberries, which are also doing really well here in this spot. The blueberries are shaping up nicely. And of course the cousins over here, lingonberries, which produce little miniature cranberry-like fruits. There's some coming along on those little bushes there. So all of these plants are potted because they need the specific soil. And another thing that's very specific to them is that they really need rainwater. The tap water here, in any case, is very, well, what it can do is if you water them with tap water, it can, after time, make the pH in the soil become more alkaline, which they don't like. It might have some lime in it, at least in our area. It might be different in other parts of the world. So I am really trying to save my rainwater, the limited amount we have in my rain collectors, for these plants that really need it. Usually that wouldn't be a problem because we get so much rain here in the UK, but just for the last few months now we have had very limited amount of rain, so I'm keeping it saved for these little guys here. But look how sweet those flowers are. I also did give them a feed when I first planted them. I gave them a good ericaceous feed that I mixed up with some rainwater, and then I fed them again 4 weeks later. But I have read that these cranberry plants in particular only need feeding once a year, so they're really low maintenance. And it'll be so much fun to actually have my own cranberries for Christmas. I think they're going to be ripe before Christmas, so I'll have to either refrigerate them or maybe even freeze them down. And I'll probably have to cover this plant because I do have very hungry birds that really like to eat all my berries, especially big bright red ones. This particular cultivar is actually really good for growing in a pot. It's called Pilgrim, and it's also self-fertile, so it just needs some pollination by bees and insects, and there are often bees buzzing around here anyhow, so that's really useful. But hopefully I'll soon have some berries to show you as well. It's not a flower I've seen before, so it's really interesting to see how they look. They're such cute little things. I just thought it'd be really fun to share that with you. So thank you very much for joining me today. Hope you found it interesting. Let me know if you're growing cranberries as well. I'd love to hear from you, and I'll see you next time. Bye for now.